through one thing, just like a deja vu, that can blow your mind. You see the thing so many times in your entire life, but the thing is, you don't even know that why it happens, how it happens, why you are the one. You are facing this issue, or a lot of people do so. When you're all alone at your home, do you feel someone is watching you? Is that a ghost? Or what? Well, nobody is watching you actually, but it's your brain tricking you to feel someone is watching at you. Why does it happen? You know that? I guess no so. So let's explore how it happens, why it happens. Well, this is Saurabh Das and you are watching Brain Probe. So before I get into the video in very deep aspect, let me show you some clips, some photos. Okay, these are the clips. You can see the card that is right now on the screen. What do you see? What's the first thing you saw? Did you see the card or the face in the card? Of the next photo, what did you see this time? Did you really see a cloud or a structure in a cloud? Okay, next. Is this a socket or a face? What did you see? Well, 99% of the people are there. They are ready to say they haven't seen a car for the first time. They haven't seen the socket for the first time. Even they haven't seen what? The cloud at the first time. All they've seen for the first time are the faces in the car, the structure in the cloud, and the faces, eyes and mouth in the socket. Why does this happen? Why so? Another thing, you are all alone at your home. You are just chilling around with your music and all of a sudden, boom! You are feeling, oh my god, there are ghosts in your room. Someone is watching you constantly, or maybe somebody is dropping something. Well, I don't know why that feels like someone is dropping something in your room, but I can give explanation to the fact why you feel someone is there, someone is watching at you. That's nothing but your brain's activity to keep yourself safe. Like so many survival instincts, this is also a survival instinct. That's called Pareidolia. So why it happens? Okay, I'm gonna tell it later. I'm gonna explain it later why it happens. But before that, I'm gonna tell you how it happens. Look, that's your brain. Your brain has two parts: right hemisphere, left hemisphere. Right? And in the right hemisphere, there is a temporal lobe region where there is a device-like thing called FFA, fusiform face area. FFA. That is basically very much important, very much responsible for making you feel somebody is watching at you. And that's your trigger point. That's something keeps you alive. That's something saves you from so many different dangerous situations. How? Okay, before I say how, let me tell you one thing more. I want to add something more in it. That's in every random aspects, like the cloud, the bush, the sockets, in every random objects, you try to find out a face. Most likely a face. Why? Because of the FFA region at your temporal lobe in the right hemisphere of your brain. It signals to the brain that when there is a similarity, okay, let's assume you are all alone, nobody's there, so you can be unsafe. Everybody can attack on you. It can be either a thief, maybe an attacker, maybe a criminal, maybe someone who was just following you for the last couple of days to steal something from your home. But a big thanks goes to your FFA region of your brain. Why? Because of that, today, the way you are. So far, you have already understood what actually makes you feel like that. It's nothing but the FFA place of your brain. Now the question arises, why? Why you feel so? You are in a jungle and all of a sudden you just take a right. You see there is a bush. Again you see, no, there is not a bush, there is a lion. There is a lion. and you're about to get a run to the another direction, and that's the point. Again, you come back to the same position and you realize, I have seen a lion over there. How could it be a bush right now? It's just a second ago, right? So that's your brain's power. It made you feel like there is a lion because it can save your life. You are in the jungle. Your FFA somehow gets some similarity with lion's face, and it triggers you to feel it like a lion, making all the gap of the visual filled like an AI, so that you can actually avoid a real lion. It could have been a real lion, right? And it could have been. So it's better to misinterpret something rather than to face actual threat. That is what your FFA of your brain's part does. There's nothing. There's no ghost. There's no one watching at you. That's Pareidolia. Pareidolia. So in the next video, I will come up with new mindful fact. तब तक के लिए bye bye.